Welcome to the popular North Grove area of Miami, Florida, where today we'll be touring this newly constructed 7-bedroom home designed with a focus on seamless in and outdoor living. Now, Miami's oldest neighborhood is also one of its most beautiful. I personally appreciate the leafy green suburbs of the surrounding Coconut Grove. The architecture around us tells a story of this area's rich cultural history. This is a project by Charles Treister, an architect and developer who has been developing projects in South Florida now for over 4 decades. The property is now listed with Michael Martinez, and for more information, check out the description. Thanks to Fiverr for sponsoring today's episode. You have a lot to look forward to in this tour. I'm Matt, and you're watching The Luxury Home Show. Starting the tour at the front exterior, we have the gate here with some lateral wooden panels. Then next to it, we have the coral rock. Now, most of Miami-Dade is built on top of this coral rock. Now, what's impressive about this development is they actually took the rock when doing the groundwork for the build and actually used it as part of the wall. And that brings us on to another interesting feature of this home, and that is the basement. So it's very rare for a home in this area to have a basement level because of flood risk. But we're over 20 feet above sea level here, and so that was a possibility in this build. So let's go through the entrance and take a look at the home. Now, one thing you may notice is that here you can't see any garage. So you may be thinking, where do you keep your cars? Now, don't worry about that. There's a double garage at the back of the property via another service road. I'll show you that later on. At the front, we have this nice lawned area. Now, there's not a lot of natural gas in Miami, so below me here, there's actually a 1,000-gallon tank of gas to supply the property. You'll see, looking at the exterior, it's beautiful, tropical, modern architecture. This is a tri-level home of just under 7,000 square feet. Super impressive features throughout. You've got the palm trees here with lights surrounding them, so this place looks gorgeous at night and day too, of course. Let's take a few steps towards the front door. Now, this is a 9-foot door with an electric entrance, so with a touch of a button, almost like a commercial grade entrance, you can access inside the home. Let's take a look. Welcome inside. So through the touchless door system by a company called Enforcer, we're invited into the grand entrance. First of all, I'm going to take you over to this sitting area. Now, I love that this has been kept TV free. It's actually really inviting, a cozy space to spend time chatting with family and friends. Got some nice coffee table design here, sets the tone for the artwork and interior design you're going to see throughout this property. What's nice is you have a view from 3 aspects. So out onto the front, gorgeous architecture of the surrounding homes, out to the lap pool here, and then straight to the main part of your garden. Now, these doors will slide all the way open, connecting you with that seamless in and outdoor living. And yet these are hurricane grade proof up to speeds of 150 miles an hour. So that's 2 things you've got to think about in Miami: wind speeds and flooding, and I've thought of both with this home. Ceiling heights of 12 feet then extend to 20 feet in this main living area. So we have some more windows here, letting tons of natural light through, some transom windows above, but Charles the architect has actually chosen to keep them at varying heights, just making that space look a little more interesting. Now, here we have a 10-seater dining table with a nice light above. The ceiling heights, again, very impressive. On my right is the staircase, taking you up to the 2nd floor and also the basement level, but there's also an elevator just through this door. The right wing of the home on the ground floor has a private annex or a mini apartment. You've got the kitchenette, private entrance from the front, and then through here is the bedroom suite, which has an oversized wardrobe and the bathroom ensuite. So you could rent this area out. It'd be perfect for a teenager or just guests coming to stay. Now, to my right is the home office. This is accessed via a sliding wooden door here, and then you come straight into a really nice space. Slightly darker colors through here, so ideal for concentrating, getting work done. You can also go straight outside here if you want to get some fresh air. Got lots of natural light coming behind you. Now, one of the best parts about this room is it has an ensuite and a wardrobe here. So if you did want an additional bedroom, it'd be very easy to add a new wall here with some drywall and then open up this section with an additional door. As well as that, you could also have this as a kids room, toddler's room, if you've got young kids and you don't want them going on different levels of the home, you can keep all the toys and stuff tucked away nicely in there. That brings us onto the right where we have the powder bath with a gorgeous sink design, some nice tiling and wallpaper. The media wall in the center has a textured finish here and then an interesting wooden design at the top. We have a large flat screen TV and soundbar, and what a place to watch it relaxing on this L-shaped sofa. A quick moment from the sponsor of today's episode, Fiverr. You guys may remember that we recently had the Luxury Home Show website redeveloped by a freelance professional through Fiverr. Now, Fiverr are on a mission to change how the world works by connecting you with world-class freelance talent. There are some other services that have been valuable in our property businesses. Fiverr's interior design services are a great way to have plans drawn up by a freelance professional. Now, whether you're a homeowner, a developer, a real estate agent, or just an interior design enthusiast, the great news is there are options available to work with a professional at every budget level. Now, we've seen single family homes worth less than $100,000 all the way up to homes worth over $50 million. One thing we can tell you is that interior design is vital to achieving maximum value and just getting the most from your space. Two additional areas that have been valuable to us in our property businesses are floor plans and 3D renders. When Summer and I have purchased investment properties in the past, floor plan isn't always optimized to make the most from the space. So you can connect with a freelance professional on Fiverr and they'll actually change the floor plan based on the desired outcome. They can reconfigure. Maybe you want to go a level up from that, and that's where 3D renderings come in. You can take an empty space and really visualize what that would look like with high-end furniture. As an example, that could be great as a real estate agent. Now, a home of the value that we're touring today is going to be professionally presented. You may have a client on a lower budget that doesn't necessarily have the spend to do full staging, but you still want to present the property online to a very high standard, so you can utilize these 3D renderings and pass these on to a buyer for them to visualize what the space could look like. Now, if you're ready to get started with a freelancer and would like some guidance finding the perfect professional for your needs, introducing Neo. Your AI agent Neo will offer freelancer matches that best fit your needs even as they evolve. Share some details of the project with Neo and see your idea transform into a detailed brief that can be used to find the right freelancer. Your time is precious, so discover more about how Neo can streamline your freelancer search for whatever project you have in mind on Fiverr today. You guys should really check out what these services can do for you, so make sure to head to fiverr.co/the luxury home show and use code LUXURY to get 10% off services. And now, back to the tour. Then we've got Summer in the kitchen who's going to show you guys around.
Hey everyone, welcome inside the kitchen. First up, you have this beautiful island with Arctic white marble countertops. Then you have the lower level, which acts as a more informal place to eat breakfast or hang out with your friends. I like that you can sit opposite each other rather than traditional islands where you just have seats on one side. Now behind me is the appliances. So you have two Wolf ovens, a Sub-Zero fridge and freezer behind here. Now, round this corner, there's a really American pantry with all the organizers, all the food you can imagine, a utility room, a bedroom for a housekeeper, and a door to the double garage where you can fit two cars. And then back around here, you have the gas hob on this side, coming from the gas tank from the garden. And on the back is Calicut Oro marble, which looks beautiful, and it's followed all the way to the ceiling. And you've also got speakers in the ceiling for the parties that you're going to host here. Around this side of the island is a drinks fridge, but over here I want to show you the control 4 system. So with this little touchpad, you can control the lighting. You can turn all the lights off in the entire house with a touch of a button. You can also turn on the speakers, which are all throughout the house. You have security cameras, the intercom, and the comfort for changing the temperature. The best part of this kitchen is being able to open up the doors on this side and on this side, as Matt's doing right now. So this countertop sort of connects to the outdoor summer kitchen.
How cool is this?
Very cool. Perfect if you're hosting a party, somebody inside can be passing out drinks or doing anything, but you do also have that summer kitchen out there.
You can be barbecuing here, speaking to your family and friends here, like you said, grabbing a drink, and then you've got this gorgeous outside dining area too, with a fan above to keep you cool, nice bit of airflow. There's tons of storage out here, as well as the Coyote fridge. There we go. So let's come on and take a tour of the outside. You have an outside restroom here to enjoy while you're in the garden. And then I'll actually take you through this way first. I mentioned at the start about the garage not being at the front of the property. So you have access here. You can open the gate. You've got space for parking in the front. Obviously, you've got a big X7 here, so you've got plenty of space. 2-car garage inside, and then access by this nice private road at the back. There's actually an outdoor shower here. Then we're on to the AstroTurf section. They've got a trampoline up there right now, but what would you guys want there? I mean, you could have a football goal, you could play some bowls, just some more seating. You've got a lot of options. And then we're back under the shaded space. You can enjoy this all year round, no matter what the weather would be. Onto this incredible seating area.
I'm just enjoying some shade out here.
This is nice.
It's lovely, isn't it? With the sound of the waterfall over the pool.
You've got the fire pit right in front of us. You can really imagine what this place would be like at night.
Let's take a closer look at the garden and the exterior profile of the house from the back. It's been clad with Brazilian Ipe wood, which is very durable.
Timeless design, suits the subtropical architecture we have here in Miami. And now let's take a look at the swimming pool area. So this doubles up as both a beautiful water feature to enjoy whether you're inside the house or outside. You can hear the waterfall, but yet in this Miami heat, perfect to jump on in.
It's a very unique shaped pool, but it does have everything you need. You've got the hot tub section, somewhere to maybe chill with a floaty. And then if you do want to do some swimming, there's a narrow bit where you can do some laps.
Next up, it's time to check out the rest of the home. We've got the basement level to see and the second floor with the incredible principal suite. Let's continue the tour. Welcome to the second floor. Now I'm going to take a moment just to pause at this glass balustrade, look around and appreciate the architecture of this home and the surrounding greenery. On my right is the elevator. Remember, this accesses all levels of this home, but it's nicely hidden behind this European oak door. The Control 4 system is next to it, so you can control speakers and lighting from different parts of the home. In the landing, they've chosen to keep this space open. It feels playful and very inviting. Couple of desks over there looking outside to the bamboo, ideal for homework, getting some work done, as well as some interesting art pieces. Now, at the front and side of the property, there are 2 bedrooms, both having their own ensuite and walk-in wardrobe. This one has a nice view across the greenery to the side of the property, and then the one at the front also has its own private balcony, enjoying the gorgeous views of the street. Behind this door is one of the AC units, and let's continue flowing across this part of the landing, just appreciating being able to look down there, and it's just so open and airy. Next up is one of the bedrooms, but has actually been turned into a creative workspace, another office, multi-purpose room. But this feels like a space for a creative for me. You've got a couple of different areas to sit and get some great work done. We have the ensuite in here, this one featuring a shower over bath, so ideal for kids. And then the wardrobe on my left. Gonna head back out now, enjoy that amazing view towards the pool, past some interesting artwork here, but now welcome to the principal suite. Now this room sets the tone of luxury living for sure, because you have this gorgeous home bar with a Sub-Zero fridge, grab a drink from there, coffee machine above so you can get a nice coffee in the morning and enjoy your outside terrace. But the room has been interior designed professionally, very nicely proportioned. You have a seating area here, another seat here, the TV in the center. You can watch the luxury home show. Again, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. You're gonna wanna see some of the incredible home tours we have coming up soon. On my right is the private terrace area. I will actually show you that in a moment, but I want to take you through to the principal ensuite bathroom first of all, and that's accessed via these pocket sliding doors. And it's worth noting we have a Control 4 system access point here, so lots of areas throughout the house to control lighting, speakers, and your security cameras. But wow, look at the scale of this room. The freestanding bath in the center, tons of natural light, luxury very often defined by light and space. The dual vanity over here with the marble countertop, but what a gorgeous space. And I'm sure you've noticed this shower behind me, you can't not. Look at that, absolutely stunning. Dual shower heads with the massive rainfall shower head right above you as well. This is a very nicely proportioned bathroom. And then lastly, behind these wooden sliding doors, you have the Toto toilet and bidet. And then it gets even better because over here is a dressing area. So this is a great feature. And then you've got dual dressing wardrobes through these doors just here. I'd like to now show you the terrace, and let's keep enjoying that Miami sun. So let's slide these doors on open and head out. Oh, that is stunning. As the sun hits the skin, you can just visualize living in this incredible home. I love all of the lush greenery around. I think that's something that makes Coconut Grove so special as an area to live for me. Truly incredible. We've got the view down to the pool. The tour is not over yet though, because we still have this incredible basement level to check out. I'm talking media area, gym, bar. There's a lot to see. Let's go meet Summer and show you guys now. Welcome to your basement level. I hear this is a pretty rare feature in a Florida home, particularly in Miami. But we were just talking, and how many basements have we seen in London now?
I know it's so common in London, but not so much here because of the flooding. I remember one house in Chelsea that we went to, and it had 4 levels underground.
This was made possible because the builder was very experienced developing waterfront homes, but also, as you say, because of the elevation above ground. And this is an impressive area. We have 9-foot ceiling heights. There's actually a lot of storage around this side, as well as the elevator, which accesses all of the floors.
Have you seen the ink splash on the table?
I have now.
Very cool pieces of art in this house. One of my favorites is actually over here. This is the bar area. We've got quartzite worktops, which is a lovely feature, and they've added a sub-zero wine fridge, so you can have your drinks while you're having a party down here. Then this art piece with the happy face. Let me turn it on and off so you can see it light up. Ta-da! I love that. Over here we have some more cool pieces of art, a little astronaut, some Coca-Cola bottles, and then there's a dining space for you to obviously eat the food and have the drinks. And then is this your favorite room, Matt?
I think it has to be. So we've got the cleanest of glass here. You can hardly see it, but you come straight into your gym area. The flooring changes. Now this is actually laid on top. So if you didn't want to have a gym here, you wanted an even bigger downstairs area, maybe the bar, then you can change that. In terms of equipment, we have the Peloton rower, Peloton treadmill, some free weights, boxing bag, TRX, and then the TV is in front of a wallpaper finish. It's actually like a light blue ribbed effect, quite interesting. And Summer, that wall finish out there, what sort of material are we working with?
They've gone for a velvety finish out here, something you would see in a podcast studio. I'm sure it helps the acoustics down here when you're watching your movie. It's a very bold mustard color. Let me know in the comments what you think to this. Anyway, should we check this house out in the evening?
Let's do it.
It's coming up to 9 p.m. We've just enjoyed a little drink by the fireplace, but of course we've had to show you what the house looked like after the sun had set. And as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful.
It's one of my favorite times to enjoy a home like this. You have the lights in the pool, the surrounding ambient lights shining up the palm trees. What a beautiful home that we've seen today. And if you have enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the Luxury Home Show to stay up to date with all of our latest tours here in the US, as well as our regular tours that are going to be continuing across Europe. Now, the listing is available with Michael Martinez, and his details will be in the description below. We want to say a reminder and a thank you to Fiverr for sponsoring this episode. So if you are interested in those services, use our link in the description below. But you guys are going to like the video coming up soon, so stay tuned and watch that in a few moments, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Make sure to subscribe.
Welcome to an extraordinary waterfront home here in Fort Lauderdale, nicknamed the Venice of USA. This $40 million palatial home behind me enjoys over 10,000 square feet of accommodation, 7 bedrooms on a 1.5 acre lot, with a 100-foot dock for your luxury yacht. We can't wait to show you around, listed with Tim Elms of Compass. Let's start the tour.